So you want to lift and shape your booty like this. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to lift and shape your glutes. If you want to lift your glutes, you want to be doing exercises that put your glutes in a stretch position. Let me show you a great exercise to start with. So an exercise you want to be doing is squats. Let's go through some basic technique tips. You want to make sure that if you want to focus on your glutes, that you're driving your hips backwards and not pushing your knees forward too much. This will make the exercise more glute focused. Your feet is going to be about shoulder width apart and you're going to be leaning forward with your core engaged. Let's go over some common mistakes with squats. So most people are going to come down and then as they come up, they drive their hips all the way forward and they squeeze their glutes. What you don't want to do is drive your hips all the way forward and squeeze your glutes. The reason why is just because you're feeling a squeeze in your glutes doesn't mean they're actually working. Because, stop there, because come down slowly and hold the bottom position. Because squats are actually the hardest in this bottom position and that's where you're getting the lift that you're looking for. Another common mistake for squats is butt wink. So come down, it's where someone doesn't have the range of motion or mobility and they end up tucking their lower back underneath and they get this roundness through here. We lose the engagements of the glutes and a lot of the pressure goes into the lower back, come up. So to fix butt wink, all you want to do is bring your feet a little bit wider. As you go down, slow down and just hold halfway. Nice arch back here, flat through the glutes and the glutes are taking control of the exercise. Come back up, perfect. Exercise number 2 to lift your glutes. Single leg elevated glute bridge. Let's go. This exercise is great for that lower glute region because we're getting a deeper stretch than a normal glute bridge or even a hip thrust. Some common mistakes for elevated glute bridge is where the client will go way too high with the hips and arch through the lower back. See this arch here? Go up higher. You see this very often, come back down. So instead, I get my clients to push their chin forward and push their ribs down like they're trying to contract their abs at the top. Let's go. See how the back's nice and straight. The glutes are actually doing the work here instead of the lower back. Another common mistake is the client, you can just stay there, the client will have their butt too close to the bench and they'll feel it through their quads, or the client will have their butt too far away from the bench and they'll feel it more in their hamstrings. So as you can see here, for most people, this angle here is going to be quite good, where you've got it kind of squared off here. The butt's not too close and the butt's not too far away. An exercise you want to be working on to lift your glutes is a box step up, and you'll find these in my program called high box step ups. You want to find a box or a bench and you want to bring it over next to a squat rack or bring it over to something that you can hold on to because these are quite tough to do. Let's do a few reps. So you want to be making sure, tips and technique wise, you want to be making sure that your torso is leaning forward and you're pushing your hips back. I also like to get my clients to slide their foot down the box. The leg you're actually working here is this leg and this glute here. And as you can see, we're getting a nice stretch position out of this. And you'll hear me saying that a lot. We try to find exercise that give you a stretch position. That'll help lift the glutes. Let's go over some common mistakes. So, pause for a sec. Common mistakes is clients jumping up. So push off your back leg and then just drop back down. So right here, you see people doing this all the time, do one more. They're pushing through the back foot and just dropping down. You're not going to get a lot out of this. This looks like some silly plyometric HIIT workout. Another common mistake is the client staying really upright and pushing the knee forward. This is going to make it quite quad dominant. So try to stay upright. This is going to make it a lot of your quads. Again, we're looking at lifting the glutes. Here Alicia is demonstrating good technique with a slow controlled movement. She is quite fatigued, but she's still controlling. We're controlling the hip angle, so she's leaning forward, pushing the hips back and making sure those glutes get a really nice stretch. Perfect. So we've gone through some exercises that are going to help lift your booty. Now you're probably thinking, what about exercises to give me more of this 3D shape like Alicia has, this great booty right here? You want to be focusing on the stability muscles in the side of your glutes. These right here, side lying hip raises, are a really great exercise to work on your side hips. Let's go another one. And get a rounder booty. One thing that I get a lot of feedback from clients is this feels very awkward. This is not a common position to be in, and most people haven't tried this before. So don't be afraid to just do a few reps. So 3, 4, 5 reps. Some things you want to look out for is making sure you've got your feet stacked like this. You don't want your feet too far away from your body. You don't want it too close as well. You want this shape here. I push a lot of my weight through this part of my leg to elevate myself up. Let's see a few reps. Good. So we're really focusing on this glute here. Alicia's pushing a lot of weight through this part of her leg and her knee and the side of her thigh. Rest there, rest. So some common mistakes I see is when a client who is trying to rush into the exercise, they can't really fast and they push this knee straight. So do a bad rep, push your knee to the sky, and then really throw yourself into it and drop back down fastly. Go fast, drop, go again. Good. So that there is a common mistake, that you're rushing the rep, you're driving your knee to the sky, and you're not focusing on the form and technique. Now, you can be doing all these exercises plus more. You can be doing all the exercises you're seeing on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, but if you're not eating the right food, and tracking the right macros, if you're not eating the right thing for your goals, your height and your weight, you're not going to get results. You're either not going to lose the body fat that you want to lose, or you're not going to grow your glutes that you want to grow. You're also going to be going around in circles if you're just doing every random workout you see on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So let me put together a personalized meal plan and program for you, and come join our team. If you want to take up this offer, there will be a link in the description below. I look forward to having you on our team.